tell you that the investigations are continuing. It would be foolhardy of me to comment beyond that.
Hello and welcome to True News JA. Former Western St. Mary Member of Parliament, MP, Julian Silvera is to spend the night with the police, said his attorney, Peter Champagne from the offices of the Major Investigation Division, MID, in St. Andrew, where the politician was on Thursday taken by the police for continued probing into the shooting death of Silvera's wife, Melissa. News broke on Thursday afternoon that Silvera was in custody and had been taken to the MID for questioning.
Julian Silvera, the husband of the deceased Mrs. Melissa Silvera, has been taken into custody as a suspect in this case.
At the end of the evening's activities there, Champagne, with a clear no-comment declaration, would only confirm that Silvera would be spending the night with the police. Evidence of that was abundantly clear when the suspect was whisked out of the building in handcuffs by detectives, as was captured in the accompanying video. Melissa was found dead at the couple's St. Andrew home on November 10 last year, and initial reports were that the 42-year-old woman had died of natural cause in her sleep. But weeks after the death, a post-mortem report revealed that at least 3 bullet fragments were in her body, resulting in the police launching a murder investigation. The couple had been married for almost 8 years. Mrs. Silvera was laid to rest last week.
I will tell you that the investigations are continuing. It would be foolhardy of me to comment beyond that. There will be, as I said, other aspects of the investigations to be pursued, and beyond that, I have no comment.
Is it that he will be in custody for the night?
Pardon?
Can you confirm whether he'll be in custody for the night?
He will be with the police until tomorrow, and then we see what happens from there. Okay? But beyond that, I have no comment.
Now to the other topic. The swift action of the Westmoreland police has led to the apprehension of one of the suspects in the brutal murder of 19-year-old Enrico Chambers at Top Road, Little London in the parish, on Thursday morning. Commander for Little London and Negril Police Division Deputy Superintendent of Police, DSP, Sean J. Mitchell, told Observer Online that the 18-year-old suspect was nabbed shortly after the incident. A male suspect who happens to be 18 years old is now in custody in relation to the murder of 19-year-old Enrico Chambers. The police were able to shortly apprehend one of the suspects in the matter, DSP Mitchell revealed. Mitchell said a manhunt is now underway for the second suspect who is still at large. "We're still looking for the second person involved in the murder," he said. Reports from the police are that about 9 a.m., Chambers was sitting on his sister's veranda when both suspects were seen walking past the house when an argument developed between all three. The suspects reportedly left after threatening the now deceased. Lawmen said the men later returned strapped with machetes in hand and allegedly attacked Chambers, who ran in a bid to escape injuries. The machete-wielding men chased Chambers and inflicted several chop wounds to his body. He later collapsed under an ackee tree. The men then escaped on foot, in the community. The teen was subsequently rushed to the hospital by residents where he was pronounced dead. A senior paralegal was shot and killed in her car along Washington Boulevard in St. Andrew on Thursday morning. The deceased has been identified as Sandra Riston of Nunez, Schofield & Company. Riston had been employed at the company for over 34 years. Reports suggest that Riston was traveling alone in a gray Toyota Corolla along the roadway when, upon reaching a section of Washington Boulevard and Aldine Drive, a motorcycle with 2 men aboard approached. The pillion rider reportedly pulled out a firearm and opened fire at Riston. A police corporal, who was driving his private car and witnessed the incident, gave chase. The gunman reportedly pointed his firearm at the lawman. In fear for his life, the corporal pulled his service weapon and fired at the gunman while continuing the pursuit. Upon reaching the intersection of Washington Boulevard and Savannah Avenue, the pillion rider once again pointed his firearm at the lawman, who aborted the chase. The assailants then escaped in the area. It is unknown if any of the gunmen were injured. Riston was rushed to hospital, where she was pronounced dead.
know the victims and the victims' families, they will say this Parliament is pursuing injustice rather than justice. And this Parliament, Madam Speaker, must balance and ensure that the victims and the victims' families feel that the sentence that we are sending and the sentence of the court reflect the act that the offender did to the victim. No, we are not going to hang them. And I'm the first to tell you I don't believe in hanging. But Madam Speaker, we cannot just knock young offenders 14 to 17 on their wrist. We have to lock them up for a long period of time and then let them reflect and improve their ways. As intimated, I ask for the suspension of the debate, and I will allow all members who want to speak the time to speak. Next week or the week after. Thanks.
Madam, I believe that the offer from the minister, I just want to get it very clear that it will not be suspended or ended next week. Because I have very strong views. Because we cannot ask the taxpayers of Jamaica.
Your suitable comments were sufficiently indicative of your strong views. You will have a chance
to pay for mind them.
You will have a chance for that member. Your mic is on for us to get that clarity.
I apologize, madam.
Yes, you
but
will
we
have.
Must hang them.
No. House leader, order in the Parliament. So, order in the Parliament, member. Please take your seat.
Montague, member of Parliament for the Jamaica Labour Party, you make a speech yesterday in the House of Representatives, the House of Parliament yesterday, in regards to the youth them aged 14 to 17 will commit certain crime. And you say, hang them, HANGDEM. What the mean? You forgot to say a youth so you talk about. Me I wonder where was the ministry or the minister of youth and culture when you said that a while ago. Me I wonder where the opposition leader and the opposition party members them did there when you said that a while ago. Me I wonder what the purpose of the opposition even. Next month election, what the purpose of vote for them two parties where a pretty kind of plan how them are going to kill off for youth them. Brother, society need a reform. We need changes in a whole heap of things, and the way how we see them politicians are go forward, you know. Mr. Montague, we need you to come out. Come take back the statement. Why you take back them word the way you say? Because you never mean it. Probably you never know what you did I say. And they just eat it, the conversation at the moment, or something cause you to say that by mistake and you repeat it by mistake. So just come out, come tell the people them say you never mean what you say. Just for a peaceful day. Because you know what Jamaican people them start calling you father. You know what Jamaican people them start make them voice be heard against politics and politicians, you know. Because the whole of them are the same thing, you know. The whole of them is the same thing.